Earth signs, listen. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil. Good to see you, family. Good to see you with my third eye. This is the situation room that you're in today. All right, we're going to look over your sitch, see what actions you need to take for the greatest outcome you can get regarding these issues. All right, so, boom, let's get it popping. Fantastic. The situation is this, Earth signs. Situation is this. Tough times. Tough times. Got to get through them. Here, let me help you out there. All right, there you go. There's a boat. It's a tough boat. It's real tough. It's real strong. Made of strong materials. Okay, sounds like you. Right? Getting through a tough time. This may or may not resonate, by the way. This may be about you or somebody else, but this is the sitch. Somebody's getting through a tough time. Excuse me. Forgive me. I have a new mic, so forgive me. If you heard me belch, I really, that is so tacky. But, what can I do? What can I do? The fucking mic is stuck to my body right now. Okay? And it is the size of a small planet. Like I said to air signs. Okay? I was trying to get a little one, but it's big. Okay? It is what it is. Like the size of the fucking moon. I was trying to get one of those discreet ones, like they got on television. I used to have one. It stopped fucking working. All right? So this one works, and I hope my mic sounds nice. Check one. The sitch. Now, the actions you need to take regarding getting through this tough time. Somebody's going to make it. Somebody's got endurance. Somebody's tough. They can get through a tough time. They got it like that. They can get through a tough time. So let's see what action needs to be taken regarding this tough time, regarding this sitch. Action that needs to be taken is empathy. Somebody needs to respect the emotional connection or have empathy for the person who's going through the tough time or who went through the tough time. Or have empathy for yourself. Well, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. What's the outcome for what's the best and highest outcome that we can get by taking this action? This empathetic action. What's the best and highest outcome the earth signs can get? Spirits. They said the best outcome you can get is this. You will be more aware. You will be possibly able to indulge in life's, life's enjoyable things, whatever that is. Okay? You will have an expanded awareness of what this is all about. You will have an expanded awareness about what is behind the black veil and the significance of the veil, the magnificence that the veil is. Because once you see what's behind the black veil of life, then you will understand why there's a veil at all. See what I'm saying? Then you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, thank God for that veil. Okay? Because I wouldn't have really understood that before these things took place, this tough time. I'm going to go ahead and guess. I don't know. But let's look further into getting through this tough time, this person getting through this tough time, you getting through this tough time. Let's see. Let's look further into it. Tell me about the sitch. Somebody did something foolish. Now they got to go through a bunch of shit. Someone has to persist in the face of doubt. They have to be very persistent, and they're going to have to face a tough time. Tough challenges ahead. But, they're tough. They can make it. Okay. There's a lot of opposing energies. There's a lot of sudden shifts here in this situation. There's a lot of heat. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of chaos, perhaps. It's dangerous, maybe. But someone has to push through on some brand new foolish shit. You know what I mean? Like the fool. You know, they have to push through this situation and, and damn the rest. You know, they just got to persist and push through it. They got to thug it out. All right. Yeah, they have to make wise decisions. Yeah, somebody was foolish. They have to become mature. So they're going through a tough time. And they're traveling, perhaps, or they're going through a process of some kind that is very, very tough, very tumultuous, possibly dangerous. Okay, but they got it. They got what it takes. They can get through this. All right, but the only reason for this sitch, I get the sensation, is because somebody did something foolish and they didn't make a wise decision. So now they're growing up. They're growing up through this tough time. Okay, and that's how we do it. Okay, in the black community, we believe in busting our child's ass. Okay, because what that does is that makes grown folks respectful. See what I'm saying? When we used to be able to bust our child's ass without worrying about ACS coming to get us, let me tell you about respectful black people. You understand? That was some of the greatest black people that ever lived on this planet, is the ones that got their ass bust when they was young. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so if you're not black, take it from us. Listen, it makes a beautiful adult. All right, because what happens is you don't bust your child's ass, they get to be adult size. And they still need their ass bust. You see what I'm saying? Then it's harder to do it. All right, and they're more resistant to the effects. You see, that's when you need to call the police. Okay, that's why you need to call the police, right? Because how much you want to bet some of the mass shooters, they didn't get their ass bust when they was young properly. You see, because you get your ass bust when you're young, what happens is you respect authority, because you know your life depends on that shit. Okay, you learn how shit works in your environment, so you become intelligent, you become enlightened, right? And you learn the parameters of your powers, right? Like, I can make mommy laugh, or I can make her slap the shit out of me. I don't know, if I want to do that, So you are careful about what you do and how it affects others, and how your actions affect you. That is the benefit. Okay, for those of y'all who didn't know that. Earth signs, I'm going to guess you have some insight into that. I'm going to guess you might know about that a little bit. But anyhow, moving on to the action that needs to be taken. Empathy. Okay, and that's another thing. You must bust your child's ass with empathy. You can't do it like unrelated to the event. Now they don't know why you're doing it. Now it's abuse. Okay? You can't go around slapping your child in the face. There's a place you got to pat them on the bottom like you mean it, or on the back of the hand, or some such thing like that. You don't want to treat them like a strange enemy in the street. You got to treat them like you love them, just like the animal planet, just like the animals in the wild. The wolf mother will snap at the baby if the baby comes out at the wrong time, because baby, you might not know this yet, but somebody will kill you. Okay? Nature will cut you. All right? So she might have to snap at the baby, and it looks really scary. It looks very scary. And the baby is like, "Oh shit, what just happened? I thought we was down, And we are down. This is for your own good. Because better me snapping at you than you dying. It's real simple. Am I right? So, same principle here. You need to apply some empathy to this tough situation, or to this person who's going through the tough situation. Okay? You got to apply some empathy here. Yeah, you got to protect what matters most between you. All right? You got to protect what matters most between you in order for good things to come to fruition. Okay? That's important. That's important. Empathy is important. Think about how it would be if you were in that situation with that person's problems, with that person's fears, with that person's experiences. Might you also be struggling? Might you also be having a tough time? Right? So the Spirit said, just change on a dime. Just shift your whole approach. And into, just boom, sharp left turn to Empathy Street. Just do it. Okay? Because you need to protect this person from a storm, perhaps, or protect yourself from a storm by showing empathy to yourself, to another, to the situation. Okay? But that's how you protect what matters most. It's quite possible that you might need to save some money. It is quite possible that you suddenly got some money, but you need to put it away. Perhaps to deal with this person who's having the tough time, and that might be you. I don't know. This is the sitch. Okay, let me slide it down so you can see it without the glare. Boom. This is the sitch. Okay, there might also be very stormy weather between you and another person emotionally. There might have been sudden change between you, a tearing apart between you. Okay, but the action you need to take is just go ahead and make that sharp left turn to Empathy Street. All right, and protect your relationship to this person. Protect it from the storm. There must be a storm. There's a stormy weather here and stormy weather there. Must be a storm. Protect your person. Protect you and this person with empathy. Protect you and this person with security. All right, and possibly money. Possibly money. All right, moving along. And if you take that action, your highest outcome is that you'll start to see the significance of why you couldn't see what you couldn't see before. You might start to get the significance of what you're learning now and how you're learning it, how you're coming into this learning. All right, that will be the highest outcome. You will start to see the significance of that. All of the questions you had, you will start to see what all that was for. What was that about? And you'll be more aware of everything because of it, of life, of yourself, of how reality works, everything. Okay? Let's go into the outcome. Ancestors, what do you got to say about this? Got to say about it? The ancestors said, yeah. They said, take sanctuary in this expanded awareness. It may bring sanctuary. It will bring a deeper understanding. It will bring healing, this awareness. You will gain some sort of awareness, some sort of evolutionary awareness, some sort of maturity that will heal, lead to healing, or cause healing to happen. That's good news. That's good news. And you will be on the path of your divine calling. That's what this empathy is going to do. This is what this empathy is going to bring to fruition about the storm that's taking place or that took place. Okay? There may needs to be there may need to be a sudden change regarding all of this helpful, supportive, empathetic, compassionate energy. It's going to lead to a greater awareness. It's going to lead to healing, and it's going to lead to your will and God's will being on the same accord, being aligned with one another. And you'll be doing your divine calling. You'll be doing what God told you to do. That's the outcome. You'll be in the right place, okay, to where God wants you to be. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Listen, y'all had some good readings tonight. Okay? I got to say, I hope that helped you. All right? I really do. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look behind the black veil.